but, you know, we'll see once it plays out. And they're going to get into it.
You think we're just going to go to Battlefield, or do you think they're going to
Corey is not a fan of Battlefield, actually. No, he's not big on it. Now, it's hard to say who struck what, but
FD.
Let's see. Are they going to FD? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so FD. Yeah, Corey definitely will get rid of Battlefield, you know, fairly frequently. And this is an interesting stage for this matchup because they're both such glass cannons here. You know, they can destroy each other.
Absolutely. Falco just needs to shine.
And it's not even hard. You know, the Falco combos are very straightforward until the higher percents you get creative. But, yeah, it's very simple. It's all about that neutral and those basic confirms. Oh, great lasers by him. I saw him do that earlier where he'll grab the ledge, jump off, and do the reverse lasers. Real smart stuff. A lot of people are afraid.
And Corey having the presence of mind just to mash the side B out after that laser. Just zip back on it.
Straight back out.
Straight back out. And I don't think Kpan was ready for it. I think he was waiting for him to dip below the ledge and try and up B or something, but Milkman just said, no, I'm going to keep side B. And
and they're taking their time right now. You can see they're filling each other out. You know, this has been a pretty slow stock so far. But, you know, Kpan taking the first one. Well, Milkman was looking for that roll probably. And so, of course, you know, in this matchup, that's pretty much key. You want to land those stray shines as Falco where you just get to rack up damage. And as Fox, you want to land that stray grab and kill. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, no jump. Still no jump.
And great by Corey to know he was just going to get right there, you know, just barely reach. Or Milkman, sorry. For everyone, I refer to Corey as Milkman as Corey, but oh, wow.
So that's
one of those situations, right? Corey didn't give it up, and so Kpan got the follow-up, as we were talking about earlier. It's so crucial to know when you've lost that moment. And great shorten again.
Nice shorten.
Yeah. It's funny, you see Red and Corey do that, right, where they stand and try to up-tilt on the ledge.
Yeah.
They don't have that experience quite as much. I don't shorten much. So hopefully Corey will change that up here.
All right. Kpan up. 3 stocks to 2, high percent. If he can get this shine, he can widen that gap, but
and he wasn't ready for the get-up attack.
Wasn't ready for it.
So usually you have that moment where you stand right in front of him and you hang out for a second before anyone makes a decision, but Kpan just straight into the get-up attack. I don't think Corey was expecting that. He thought they were going to have a...
He was waiting for the stare down.
Yeah, I thought we were going to look at each other for a second.
Unfortunate SD, but, you know, Kpan, he said, nah, I'm just going to do it.
So, yeah, you know, looking pretty close here, but he's got Milkman in a bad. Okay, so goodbye, Milkman. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't try to laser that again. But this stock's looking real solid right now. You know, one good hit and Milkman. Oh, great mango fade back there.
Yeah, like this is the thing I was talking about with Kpan. He plays his lasers so well, and his defense, his defense is just.
He pins you down, man. I love watching Falcos do that, where they're so non-committal, where they just get you in the corner and they say, all right, man, it's your move. Like, I'm just chilling. I've got plenty of moves on deck. But he is having a hard time cleaning up the stock right now. It went from, you know, he was at 0. He's taken 80 at this point and still hasn't cleaned it up.
And yet, all Corey needs really is, you know, a grab, up throw, and a nice little combo. And
yeah, they're honestly, percent-wise, there's not much difference here. Corey could almost kill right now just like Kpan can. But for Kpan, any straight hit is going to do it. But
and, you know, Falco kind of suffers from, you know, Martharitis.
Sometimes you get that syndrome.
Super high percentage because Falco needs a combo to end it off.
Yeah, and he's been going, you know, he can tell he knows Corey's at the high percent. You can do the jabs and pop him up, but he wasn't converting off of them, so he was having a hard time closing it out, but he got it there. So it's really up to Corey right now, you know, try to finish this off and put on the pressure. And okay, so Kpan made a mistake, but Corey wasn't expecting that, obviously.
I don't know. It may not have been a mistake because I've seen him do stuff like that.
You never know when people do wonky stuff. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt most of the time, but, you know, it's hard to say. But he has his jump, so. And so this is a sort of similar situation. Kpan's living pretty high here, you know.
Up tilt?
Oh, great. So that was a read on the fade back. You know, he just said, all right, he's probably going to fade. I'm just going to charge and F smash. And they're real smart. I mean, could have ended the stock. So both of them really this is a real crucial moment. But yeah, Kpan's defense is great. I mean, he's not falling for any of the typical Fox full hop shenanigans, you know, here.
And, you know,
straight back airs.
When Kpan gets on the edge, Milkman's just kind of he's just kind of giving it to him,
right,
too.
Right.
You know, he's not trying to contest the double lasers or anything, not trying to get a full hop nair over it to just try and clip him.
No, yeah, and that's such a great thing to do, too. Oh, and good F tilt there.
Okay. That was a good angle, but no jump, and he's going to make it back.
And great tech, and another good angle, but that's going to be the killer. So one thing about Corey, this man has insane angles. Like, he can hit crazy perfect angles all the time. It drives me nuts. He's one of those players that I know him so well now that I just take the edge and roll anyway. It's like he could just come, but he'll go for the ledge every time, so you just sneak it from him.
And a lot of people don't do that.
No, a lot of people won't because it feels risky, but if they do it enough, dude, sometimes you just get a real early stock like that. You just roll, that's all you got to do. But again, it's hard to know. I just know Corey so well that you get those weird, I don't know, player-specific things. But Kpan looking good here. He just waited for he put him high and just waited for the approach. He took his time. And, Corey, I think he tried to fall off up air there, but.
So, this is. Does Corey look like he's having he's having a hard time getting in on Kpan's defenses, and as I said that, he just sort of back aired him.
He just got it. But he hasn't been getting those stray clips, right? He hasn't been getting to tack on much random damage. Kpan is real aware of that kind of stuff. And again, who knows how much Corey's in his own head here? He's afraid of this kind of Falco right now. Like I had said, he said specifically he's struggling with it. So, but he's looking okay. It's not hard. I'd like to see some more grabs. I really haven't seen him do much, shine grab, just dash in grab, anything against Kpan's real shieldy defenses. So something he could mix in there, but right now it's looking okay. Good patience.
That might be it.
But yeah, he's just waiting on ledge. You're right. He's really not contesting here.
I don't know. I feel like he's respecting Kpan's ledge game
maybe a little too much.
Just too much.
Well, on the other hand there, Kpan probably used to watching Corey do those perfect angles. He went low. He kind of read that recovery and said, all right, if you're going to do the perfect angle, I'm just coming down there. I'll meet you with a back air.
And what I want to see Corey do is, because Kpan is hitting all these short and side Bs. And so I want to see Milkman run off the stage and rising nair.
So that's one of my personal favorite tactics, the run-off, jump back on nair, and he's certainly aware of that, as a thing. Good by Kpan to forward air there, or he would have gotten shined and died. That would have been real bad for him. And I will say, Corey doesn't look like he's extending stuff much here. He's been getting grabs, but he's going for random up smashes, kind of missing his dashes. He hasn't been doing real punishing stuff so far this set. And that's Falco's game. Is touching you and racking up that damage. Fox has to be on par with him, But he seems to be having a hard time. And again,
goes low to do it.
Kpan just meets him down there, says, look, if you're doing it, I'll come down. So now it's on Corey to mix it up.
Yeah, Corey's going to have to.
But he took the ledge on that shorten, right?
So he's dealing. He's realizing that, because shorten is definitely not invincible. It's a really good option. It's just you could definitely still deal with it.
This combo is nuts. Dude, Kpan is so smart right there. And the shine under the platform, baiting Corey to get up. That was filthy, dude. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know. Corey, combo-wise, isn't quite looking like himself. But again, he might just be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I also feel like when he gets the knockdown, he's not really capitalizing super hard on it.
No, he's really not so far, and he's capable of it.
I
know Corey. He can run a train on you, but yeah, he's not on it. But he sneaks away with a lead here. Been a couple clunky things this including that
right there.
But those angles, he's so filthy at it. So it's gonna even it up. Yeah.
So
another thing about Corey, he knows the Randall timings like super good. Like even if he can't see him, he'll go to him. So on this level, that is a thing he's real solid at.
Yeah, I honestly feel like because it's not that difficult to learn them, because he comes out on the fourth.
Yeah, there's a very specific, if you just memorize it, you know it. But Corey's great at it, and unfortunately nowadays, still not as many people do it as you would think.
Yeah, it's
a simple thing.
It's like Marth killing. It's just like it's there. Yeah. You can learn it. Do it. It'll help you.
Absolutely. But oh no, Corey's in a rough spot, and that smash, he DI'd high. That's gonna finish it off.
I've seen PB do that so often.
Oh, it's great.
The shine and just pop some up.
Yeah. It's the same thing that he used to talk about, where he would let foxes come on the stage with the up B, and then he would drill them, knowing they would tech in. Same thing, you shine them, knowing they're DIing in, hop on that platform, and you just got them right where you want them. it's not really a DI trap. You just know, it's like intuitively they're going to be DIing and teching that direction. So good on Kpan for that for sure.
So
this, looking like a potential 30 right now. I'm going to see my Richmond brethren get upset by some Georgians and South Carolinians right now.
No. Now, I will say, Safe is from North Carolina.
Oh, so an NC and a Georgian.
I don't want Twitch chat to blow you up. You're our treasured guest. I don't want that to happen.
No, that's legit. All right, so North Carolina and Georgia nonetheless doing work here. Obviously, the top 2 seeded players, and they're struggling, here in Winners Finals. We might see a no Richmond in Winners Finals here. And a solid start. I mean, oh, my God. Wow, and found that shine just so easily. Didn't get much off of it, but he's definitely finding these hits real quick. And, yeah, an unsafe back air from Corey's going to turn into a long combo.
Yeah, Milkman's definitely not getting the grabs that he should be getting in the matchup. He's just kind of getting straight hit.
Yeah.
All right, should I try and follow up on this?
So that was actually a solid combo there.
Yeah, that was a solid combo.
And a kill.
And he got
great.
He finally punished the double lasers.
But you can see what's happening because Foxes have this syndrome where when they're not confident in their play, they try to rely on like their basic advantages, their full hops, their strong aerials and stuff. But Kpan's not having any of it, man. He's not having the basic just I'm approaching and full hop bearing, naring. He's not falling for it. And Corey's not really playing his game right now. Interesting choice to shine there.
And,
it could be good for him, though.
Georgia is no slouch to top-level Foxes. Kpan has the experience.
Oh, yeah,
Drug
absolutely
Foxes
he
there.
does. Yeah, Drug
and
Fox
they
is
play
a monster.
all the time.
Dude, I love Sammy, and I love his Fox.
All the time.
I'm
and
sure.
so it's no surprise that Kpan is holding his own.
And that's probably where a big, no discredit to Kpan, but maybe that's where a lot of his newfound sudden skills come from is playing a lot with someone like Drug, that level, playing with Drug Fox. Because Corey certainly isn't quite on that level, so having that experience is great. But he pulls away the lead here. Let's see.
And
okay, even it right up.
And I really would like to see more grabs from Milkman. Just try get Kpan while he's doing an unsafe aerial to the ground, dash hands grab him or something. Try and get the grab, but
Kpan's just keeping that space, though, dude. His neutral and his spacing right now is beautiful. Corey's having a real hard time finding just a simple way to open him up. But I agree, he hasn't grabbed much, and when he's getting grabs, he's not doing anything with them, unfortunately. And that can really change these matchups. But again, I mean, he's keeping it close. He's doing that kind of run and gun style here, where he's just chipping away at him.
Yeah, it's still it's 2 stocks to 2.
Yeah, and
he's about to get the stock.
Okay,
shine. There it is. Yeah,
great dash attack right there. That was a real smart way to catch him. Kpan wasn't ready. He didn't do the DI away. Okay, so last stock.
This is last stock. This is
Milkman's
here
we come with the transformation.
Life. Now, do you think they're going to play this out?
I don't think Milkman's going to go in on it.
I think Kpan's going to play it out.
You think he'll just go?
I think he's going to go in on it.
Oh, this is looking good for Corey right now. Okay, keep going. Oh, no, he didn't do it. See, he's not doing anything with his grabs. He's not. I don't see the confidence in his combo game right now. Because he could have at least thrown out a move, if nothing else.
Yeah, it might be the solid Fox you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just it might be getting to his head.
And these Falcos are tough, man. I struggle personally with this kind of play style too. It can be frustrating, mentally, psychologically, to deal with someone that's that non-committal, that's that hard to actually get a hold of.
Lasers are hard.
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
Lasers are pretty good.
You can't play on the ground. You can't really play above them because if you come down, they just shield. And it's, he's not getting away. Oh, but great read on that. And it killed.
What a read.
What a great way to end the match. And he didn't even pressure him. He narrowed him once and said, yeah, you're rolling.
You're going to roll.
This.
I got you.
know
Don't
it.
worry.
Yeah. So really good read and good way to clutch out that match by Corey. I'm glad to see this go to another game. Maybe he's stepping it up a little bit, finding his footing here. Let's see. Now, I know he's not a huge fan of this level. But it's not terrible,
Now, why is that?
Yeah, I know he hates it because he's such an angle fiend. I know one thing is he hates that you can't ride, you can't do it. But just like last match, Kpan is starting off just blowing him up.
Yeah,
I mean,
he hasn't taken a single percent.
Yeah, this man has not been hit yet. Oh,
and
he
might take the stock.
Yeah, this is probably going to be a clean. Oh, unfortunately, he jumped too early there, but nonetheless, Corey didn't DI the
turn around back
there.
here.
So yeah, the DI would have saved him, but I don't think he was quite ready. Probably DIing in for obvious reasons. Yeah. Besides lasers, this man has not been touched. Corey really just relying on those platforms, really taking his time here. You can tell, yeah.
But Kpan is content staying under a platform and just laser.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he forces you to go above him because you can't approach horizontally, but then you get above him and he spaces just 2 inches away from you at all times where you just can't touch him. It's very frustrating to deal with.
Oh, it's absolutely.
And his awareness is incredible. I mean, he's doing a great job of shutting down Milkman at every turn right now. Oh, wow.
Nice back air.
And this is probably going to be a stock. Unfortunate up B there.
All right.
So this is looking real solid for Kpan. Uncharacteristic of him to miss that. There's a Richmond joke that Corey 100% of the time hits the waveland up smash on the top platform. So he uncharacteristic miss by him. It's rare he flubs those. So it's hard to say. Oh man,
but
the pressure's getting to him, and that spot dodge turned into a lot of damage.
And a lot. Kpan's movement is also super tricky.
That's what I was, playing him
super
earlier,
tricky.
I couldn't get in his head, man. He was all over me, like, mind games-wise,
Yeah,
it's
really
hard.
He's definitely that, like, I'm going to get in your head, I'm going to do whatever I want. You're not going to know what I'm going to do.
Again, he's just waiting for you, like right there. It's so non-committal. You do a shine, a fade back nair, and you just wait for a second. What are you going to do? How are you going to get out of this situation?
All right. Here we are again. 2-1.
And this is
3
looking
stocks
rough.
to 1.
Tough for Corey.
Kpan's going to have to dig down deep if he wants to. But the defense is just a little bit. I think it might be too much.
His defense is really to steal the phrase from Cactuar is a well-crafted defense. I really like watching it. I like that again that he waits. That he puts you in these awkward spots and says, "All right, man, it's on you. I'm chilling. Like I'm just gonna wait and see what you do." And I really like. Okay, good angle. And again, Corey's just struggling to find hits here. S-Smash, and that's pretty much
going to clean it up.
So Richmond getting whooped on here. 3-1 for Kpan. It's quite rough. That's good for Kpan. Again, good for Kpan. That's a huge upset.
I don't think anyone. I don't want to hark on my Georgia and NC homies. But I don't think anyone guessed that.
They're doing their thing, man.
We'd have Kpan and Safe in grand finals.
No, I would have at least guessed. And, I'm maybe slightly biased, but I can be objective about things. I would have expected one Richmonder and grand final, winners finals. Just at least one,